Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to Let's Play Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. I really don't know how to get back into this. First off, a lot of explaining needs to be done because a lot of people might be wondering, what is this game? What the heck is this? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so let's just explain, right? And I'm gonna be pressing buttons every now and then because the demo might start or whatever. So I started, many years ago. I played through on my channel the first Boku no Natsuyasumi game, which is basically just this kind of adventure game where you're kind of just running around as this little kid named Boku, who meeting. Meeting different people, getting involved in different events, and just kind of like it's almost like a summer vacation simulator where you're at your aunt and uncle's house doing random stuff, fishing and having a good time, and so yeah, I did that, and then I also did Moon RPG Remix Adventure or whatever. And I played through that, translated it and whatnot on this channel. And then at one point I made another channel just solely for Japanese stuff like this because I realized there might be kind of a difference in just some people might not care for this type of thing. But eventually I decided to start Boku no Natsuyasumi 2, and I started it on this channel because I did Boku no Natsuyasumi 1 on this channel. And I was uploading a video a week. I was doing a video a week or something like that, where I would have a main series going on the weekdays, and on the weekend, every Saturday, you would get a Boku no Natsuyasumi 2 episode. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I'm not sure if I just got complacent, where since I wasn't uploading, but every week or so, I guess I could just record a bunch of stuff. And then not have to record in a while. 2 videos would get me set for 2 weeks, so I don't have to record anymore or something. I'm not entirely sure what the process was, but eventually I stopped recording, and the longer it went off, the longer it went on for, the harder it became to get back to it because I pretty much forgot all the characters. I forgot what I was doing. For all the progress I made, but in the back of my mind, I did have it to where I did want to go back to Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. I do want to go back and finish up all the things that I've left unfinished. On my my other channel that is primarily for Japanese games, Language with Liquid. You can see it in the description. I've got a couple. I'm pretty sure. I have at least one game that I've definitely started stuff and not finished it or whatever, and I want to create that. So what I did was, I actually went back recently, and when I say recently, I mean it's actually been a month or two now. I actually rewatched my own Let's Play of Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. I actually rewatched my own Let's Play because this is a game where the choices, it's not really it's not like a super heavy, your choices have, you have things that you can do and open up the world and whatnot, and because I couldn't really remember any of the choices that I made or where everything was, I kind of just decided to rewatch my Let's Play. But like I said, it's already been some time has actually passed since I rewatched my Let's Play, so I've already forgotten quite a bit of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to have this episode be kind of like a Let's Reminisce episode. So let's start from, let's continue. I think the last episode was on August 9th in game, which was actually my birthday. How funny. Itadakimasu! Now, another thing, perhaps a good thing about having such a long hiatus, the last video I uploaded of this game was in 2018. It's over 3 years ago, and so my Japanese ability while I'm still not very confident, I don't really like, I'm not. Like I said, I'm still not very confident with it, but I'd say it's improved quite a bit. So I'll probably be looking up, a lot fewer words this time around. Let's look at our. I can't remember exactly how this thing works. Let's look at our Eniki, right? And I'm just gonna have this episode. Oh, that's interesting. So here's actually flips the pages. Here actually goes to the previous day. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. And let's just look at our Eniki, because like if you've already, if you're a new, like if you're watching from the beginning, and you just see and you're just getting here or whatever, you can probably just go to the next episode, because this is gonna be the anime. This is gonna be the recap episode that we reflect on what our journey's been up to so far. But let's just look at the Eniki real quick, because I don't think I've actually examined this before. But see, we're in like class. I think we're in third grade, like class B. Japonica Gakushucho, a Japonica learning notebook or whatever. It's I can't. I'm sure if I looked at this. If we have a nice a diagram of a telescope or whatever, I'm sure that text, if you looked at it hard enough, you could read it, but I can't really make it out right now, and I'm not too interested. Alright, so day number 1, we arrived at our uncle's beach house, and from here on out, all the the good wind and the smell of the food is all mine. Oh, here we have Tsumide, who hello Tsumide. So yeah, Tsumide she lives on the second floor of the guest. So basically, we've settled into our aunt and uncle's guest house, for summer vacation, and since it's like a guest house, they're renting it out to other people as well. And Tsumide, also lives here, and I think we'll probably learn a bit about her. 春の次に秋が来て、冬の次に夏が来る。なんだか本当にややこしい。Yeah, so after spring, it's fall, and after winter, it's summer. How confusing or whatever. Yeah, basically, Tsumide. She's an aspiring author, and she's always working on her novel, and because she's constantly in her room working on her novel or whatever, she's forgotten, she's lost her understanding of the seasons, her kisetsu no kankaku. Here we have I think that the middle one might be. The right one might be Boku. Here we have Shigeru and Takeshi, I believe, who are the aunt and uncle's children. 朝顔競争が始まった。咲いた分だけサイモンが写真をくれる。Oh yes, I think so I don't really remember what this was, honestly, but like the Asagao, the morning glory competition has begun. Simon will take a picture of the ones that bloom. So Simon, to introduce him also, is Simon is another member of the guest house. He's I want to say we learned that he's Australian born German. Like he's of German heritage, but he was born in Australia, and he likes pictures, likes taking pictures with his camera and whatnot. He's a cameraman, and I guess Boku and the other boys were like trying to. I'm not sure if we I don't think we planted the flowers ourselves, but like we might have like bet on like which one would grow more or something. And Simon basically says, Simon will take a picture of the one that grows. Like I said, I can't exactly remember the context for that one. プラモデルかと思ったら中身は嬉しい昆虫採集セット. So just when I thought it was a plastic model, the insides were, were very happy. An insect collection kit. This is the little green basket we have that can catch insects and whatnot with our net. 海越え山越えロケット落ちたヒューンドカーンロケット落ちた. So over the oceans and over the mountains, a rocket fell. Shoo! Like boom! The rocket fell. So here, another thing to remember is when you write in your aniki, when an event happens and you get to write in your little picture diary, you get to choose like the style of it. Like you do like it's like short, long, and then like poetic or whatever. And this must have been poetic. Yeah, we learned there's a boy named Yo. I can't remember if we met him yet or not, but I think actually we did meet him. I think we met him once. Yeah, there's a boy named Yo who's like the rocket boy who he likes to build rockets or whatever. やすこ姉ちゃん家に行くことになったんだ. I ended up going to Yasuko's house. Yasuko is she's a kind of I think she's probably she's probably late teens, maybe like 15, 16, 17. She's kind of Boku's guide in this crazy world, where nothing makes any sense. She's always nice to Boku, and I think like she lives in in an observatory with like an old observatory with like her grandfather or something. I think like she has kind of a sad past where like her mother, like her parents left. I can't remember exactly, but she has some stuff going on. やすこ姉ちゃんとやすこ姉ちゃんの家に行った。丸いお屋根の不思議な家だ. So I went to Yasuko's house with Yasuko. It's a strange house with a round roof. I'm curious actually, like if you were to like take this, like if you were to like compare this my translations that I'm giving now, with the first time that we saw this or whatever, I wonder like how different they'd be. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I'm actually using the exact same language. A little picture of Yasuko and her little observatory home. Oh yeah. So what will come out of it? Hikari's fortune telling. The things that will happen today and tomorrow. So Hikari is Yasuko's little sister who likes fortune telling. She's pretty much just like her character model and voice, I'm pretty sure, are exactly the same as in Boku no Natsuyasumi 1. The aunt and uncle had a daughter, I'm pretty sure, named Shirabe. And she's pretty much just a clone of Shirabe, but she's nice. I feel like Shirabe, it's been so long since I played Boku 1, but I think like Shirabe was more like antagonistic towards Boku, whereas Hikari is more chill. Oh, I finally found the black one. The back is very shiny, and if you don't be careful, you'll be pinched. Yeah, that was probably when we I think like we like put like honey or syrup or like sugar water. I think it was sugar water on the trees to like try to get like a big beetle to come out. Oh yeah, these girls. 不思議な姉妹のチョコと過去。だから、宝探しで、宝探しで勝負だ。なんてか、well, man, I'm just gonna translate without actually reading it out because I've messed that up real bad. You know, the strange sisters, Choco and Kako. You know, what selfish girls to be to be racing over a treasure hunt or whatever. So these girls basically they I guess yeah, there are these two sisters. Like they think there's one's older, one's younger. And they basically give Boku little challenges. I can't remember exactly, like I think like one of them was like one of the sisters said, you know, find this, and the other sister said find this, and you know, whichever you find the most of, you know, that sister wins or something. And they give you, and she might give you something. I honestly can't remember how that worked out. So I wonder, is it a good thing for the, you know, for the clinic? Like, is it a good thing that the clinic isn't busy? Basically, it's strange. So, 肩たたきで So I won a I can't remember what this is about. Let me just quickly check something, right? It seems okay. So it's something along the lines of like, you know, I got a tip for giving a shoulder massage or something like that. Like, I honestly don't remember what this is about at all. I don't remember doing anything like that, but something like that, I guess. Tsumire-chan, 大きな賞を取っていた。2年前、高校2年の時のこと。So Tsumire had Tsumire has won a big prize 2 years ago when she was in the second year of high school. So the man and lady who had become bright red. What's so embarrassing? This one again. I honestly don't remember what this is about. I'm assuming we were talking. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be our aunt and uncle or. It can't be. It can't. I'm not. So I think the picture over here, right? I'm pretty sure this is Nagisa. I'm pretty sure her name is Nagisa, the lady that works at the clinic. And so I want to say this here might be the girl in the picture here might be Nagisa. I can't, because I remember like Nagisa, like she has like a little arc outside of the clinic, like she was going on a date or something at some point. I can't remember exactly. ぷかぷかゆらゆら水の中、ふわふわクラゲはとっても気持ちよさそうなんだ。So inside of the bubbly, flowing water, the soft jellyfish looks so happy, looks so pleasant. 背負ったりかぶったりいろんな光がいるらしい。あとまた探検へ行くよ。So there, so it seems that there are many hikaris, hikaris that carry. I'm gonna assume that we're talking about a cat here because of all the pictures. There's a hikari that carries it on her back, a hikari that wears it on her head, and she's going exploring again. I'm not entirely sure what this is about. I visited I went to an old friend of Yasuko's house with Yasuko. I believe she's talking about. I believe it's talking about Yasuko's friend here. I don't think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think we're talking about like Boku's old friend here. I think it's Yasuko's. We got a guide around the village. If this guy was a monster, Tokyo Tower would be cut in two. I'm talking about as the lobster we saw there. I guess I'm curious what would have triggered that. Like, did I just come across like a lobster or a crab on the beach or something? Yeah, we finally discovered the secret base. It's on top of the trees and very cool. I do kind of remember that. I think I can't remember exactly the context, but I do remember being going to the or like I remember it from rewatching my Let's Play. Like I remember finding like the secret hidden base or whatever. This is my first time experiencing insect sumo wrestling. Push, pull, do your best. My insect. So I understand that there are zarigani, which I believe is like a crayfish or something. Is it? I'm not honestly, I'm not even sure what a crayfish is. For some reason that just sticks out in my mind. Let's see, zarigani. Yeah, crayfish, especially the Japanese crayfish. Nice. So yeah, I understand that there are crayfish, but if there was one that was bigger than me, that would be quite the problem. So I guess we were talking to Simon here, and I guess like Simon was explaining that like he was taking a picture of like the evening sun for his for like I guess for work or whatever, like his job. And Boku here writes, I can't believe that it's his job to take pictures of the evening sun. If that's the case, what is he doing when it's not evening? Oh yeah, okay. So here's back to those girls. 初めておはじきをもらったよ。ピカッと綺麗に光ってる。So we received our first marble. It's very it's shining, very very nice. Yeah, so I guess like I think that's Choco. I think that's the younger one there. I can't remember if that's Choco or Kako, but I think that might be Kako. Honestly, it's a 50-50 chance, honestly. But so I guess like she told us to look for marbles, and like the older one must have like told us to look for something else. I can't remember. But I guess like we found more marbles. So in the room in the room at night, the sound of a record. You know, Yasuko looked different than she does during the day. So I think we must have like visited Yasuko at night one time, and like she was like just chilling out in a way that we hadn't seen her before or whatever. 川に名前がないなんて、あの川のことを話すとき、絶対困るに違いない。The fact that a river doesn't have a name, every time you talk about that river, it must be difficult, to talk about it. So I think this was I think it might have been like Boku's uncle or something. They were like trying to figure out what to name the river. Kiranai で直すのがないか、切って直すのが下か。じゃあ、スイカはどっちなの? So here's kind of like a pun on Japanese. I guess like we were must have been talking to the doctor at the clinic or something. Maybe did we even meet the doctor? I really can't remember. But so when you heal without cutting, that's called naika, or like internal medicine. Internal medicine like pills and medicine and stuff like that. When you heal by cutting, that's called geka. In that case, what is suika? No, so basically, you have naika, which is, healing without cutting, geka, healing by cutting, and then suika, which is watermelon. So she's like, where does watermelon come into play? Which it doesn't really work in English, but it's kind of funny. 大きな沈没船を大発見。沖の海まで来たらこんなものがあったんだ。I found a giant sunken ship when I when I explored the ocean. This thing was there. And the PSP version of this game that I'm playing, the subtitle actually is like Boku no Natsuyasumi 2, the mystery of the sunken ship or something like that. I met a big old fish. He literally calls it like a grandpa fish, basically. I do like how Boku's drawn. His eyes go down into the frame or whatever. 秘密の入り江の海の中、キラキラ光が差していた。ふわふわ魚が泳いでいた。So inside the sea, inside the bay of the secret sea, the sun was shining bright, and the fish were swimming along. So yeah, this one I do remember actually. This was I think Hikari led us to a like some sort of secret bay. I think we went swimming there. This is Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah, okay. 女子大生がやってきた。元気で美人なお姉さん。足がとっても長いんだ。So a female college student uh, has come, uh, a lively and beautiful lady. Her legs are very long. So this girl here, I'm pretty sure her name is Yoshika. I can't remember if it's Yoshi. I can't remember if it's Youshika or Yoshika, but it's one of those. チョコが白、角が黄色い蝶ってことは、泳ぎの、what the heck? No, fail, fail, complete fail. I'm completely embarrassed myself. 水着の色とは、蝶と違う。So I guess for this challenge, this is talking about how one of those two sisters wanted us to get white butterflies, and the other one wanted us to get yellow butterflies. So I guess like they're basically saying, so I guess like they're basically saying, I'm pretty sure he's saying that they're not basing the colors on their swimsuits. Let's just see if I can find. Yeah, she's wearing blue. So it's an interesting observation by Boku there. The Rocket Boy. So with his big dreams, he plans. He plans to take over the world. Get into space development, or like take off into space. Nice picture. I got that's a picture of Yo. The main character was a panda, but I wonder if I could be the main character. I think this might have been talking about. I'm not sure if this was talking. I think this was talking about Tsumide's novel, because like we could like read. I think like you could read like certain parts of her novel, like a chapter at a time or something. I'm not sure if we've read it all yet. I think we might have only like read one chapter, but like, I think like there was like a panda doing some stuff. Tsumide-chan は小説家。小説を書いて本にするのが仕事だよ。So Tsumide is a novelist. Her job is to write novels. her job is to write novels and turn them into books, basically. Is literally what it says. 二人がお風呂を借りに来た。大きなお風呂はやっぱりみんなの人気者。I think this is Yasuko and Hikari came to use the bath. The big bath is, what do you expect? The big bath is everyone's favorite. It's popular with everyone. So I met Tsumide at the beach at night, along the shore at night. 意味もなく外に出てきたみたい. So it seems that she came out without any real reason. So I actually don't remember this at all. I don't remember her actually. So she did actually leave her room at one point, which is interesting. I actually remember this. I think this is actually this image here is actually the thumbnail for one of the episodes. So I actually do remember this for some reason. 秘密の砂浜ってどこだろう。なんだか不思議だ。ドキドキするよ。So where is the secret beach? It's mysterious and my heart races. So I guess that I guess Hikari told Boku that she would, show him like a secret beach, or this might be what I was thinking of earlier when I mentioned like the secret shore or something. You can see like Hikari and Boku were doing the little yubikiri, the pinky promise, yubikiri gemon or whatever. Here's where we're learning about Simon's origin. Simon は日本語が得意なんだけど、時々わけがわかんない。So Simon's good at Japanese, but sometimes I don't know what he's talking about. So at the right there, it says yeah. So on the left, yeah, because his name is Simon. I guess like in English you would say Reich. Like R-E-I-C-H, like the German Reich, and so on the left you have Reichi, which is like Reich in Japanese basically, and then on the right you have it says Reichi. I guess like some type of like fruit or something, like it's got the light lychee. Personally, I'm not really familiar with it, but like that's supposed to be like a drawing of like one of those things. Kind of funny. 初めてビーズをもらったよ。星の形のビーズだよ。So I received for the first time beads. So beads in the shape of a star, which that's what must have been what we got for those sisters challenge. 蝶の色対決が終わったよ。So the butterfly the butterfly color contest is ended. I think there's supposed to be two giant butterflies on Boku's face. 今日は光と一緒に遊んでる。次は光の家の前に集合だ。Today I am playing with Hikari. Next up, we're going to meet in front of Hikari's house. ケンボーは泥棒さんを追い払ったりしないんだ。とっても優しい犬だから。So I guess this was this is like a dog. I think like we had kind of come across him like I'm pretty sure he's like just kind of outside all the time, but like we didn't actually learn his name until later on, which is Kimbo. So Kimbo does not drive away thieves because he's a very kind dog. 秘密の海に行ったんだ。どうして秘密の海なのかは永遠に秘密だよ。So I went to the secret beach, to the secret ocean. Why is it a secret? Is for the reason why it's a secret is forever a secret. 蝶々の羽が欲しいんだって。僕はトンボがいいけどな。So I think that's Nagisa from the clinic. I think she's basically saying so I guess like Nagisa was saying she wants the wings of a butterfly, but I'd rather have the wings of a dragonfly. Nice idea とアイスのアイディアと白長スクジラは全然違う. Alright, so this here, I really can't remember the context. Honestly, even with the context, I'm not even sure if it would make much sense. But it's kind of like Sumide's crazy ramblings, I guess, like basically saying, you know, a nice idea, an ice idea, and a shiro nagasu kujira, which is the blue whale, so are all different. Basically, is what it's saying. I'm really curious what that would have been. I'm not sure, like I'm not totally sure what prompted that discussion. おばちゃんはいろんなところが伸びるんだ. Okay, I really have no clue what this is about. This is saying sort of Boku's aunt. I guess it's very flexible, like certain parts. Literally says, you know, various parts of her stretch, which I'm not sure, like in the context, like what was it actually just talking about her personality? But like here we have, you know, Boku's aunt with like very long legs. I really have no idea what that is about, but it's funny. なんで大人の女の人って水着があんなに小さいの? So why do adult women wear such small bathing suits? Interesting question, Boku. I do like, actually, this is completely kind of, I do like how the left page, now I am emulating this, I'm not sure if it was actually like this originally, but I do like how the left page is slightly darker than the right page. Like, it does kind of give the impression that, like, I guess, like, you're, oh wait, actually, maybe, because on the left side of the screen, you have like there's like a little circle thing. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a light. Like, are they actually like, you know, it's basically simulating Boku reading at his desk with like a light turning, like pointed at the book. You know, so it's pointed, so it's at the left side, so it's kind of pointing at the right side. The light's hitting the right side of the page more or something. Who knows? I apologize for that very strange ramble. 女子大生はミステリアスで面白くて少し大きなお尻が特徴だ. So the female college student is mysterious. She's interesting, funny, and her butt is a little big, which is a characteristic. Like a, you know, basically says like her somewhat a big butt is her tokucho, which is like, you know, special, you know, the thing that like gives, what's a good word, it's like a special characteristic, you know, the thing that gives away that it is that thing, basically. 美味しいキュウリを食べたんだ。女子大生がくれたんだ。I ate delicious cucumbers. The college student gave them to me. I do not remember eating the cucumbers at all. 恐竜たちを探し出せが始まった。7個の王冠公園で見つけ出す。So the challenge, search for the dinosaurs, has begun. find 7 bottle caps in the park. So I guess this was probably the most recent of those challenges from the sisters, I'm guessing. I can't remember. I honestly don't remember if we actually ended up finding anything, or who knows. 不思議な人に会ったんだ。なんだかふわふわ空気みたいなお姉ちゃん。So this was actually kind of a sad, right, where we met a young girl who was in the hospital, or like in the clinic. I think like she like had some sort of heart problem. Yeah, I met a strange person. She seemed very soft, and she was a young girl, like she was, a girl like Air, basically. She was basically comparing, I guess, comparing her to Air in some way. I'm not sure. Like her body was so like very weak. 天体マニア、筋金入り、天文台、高価な望遠鏡と不思議なお金。This picture of Yasuko chilling on the swing set, and then it just says, astronomy mania. And Sujigane Iri is like, I think just like someone who's like obsessed with something. Observatories, an expensive telescope, and the strange money. おじいちゃんはおばあちゃんが大好き。おばあちゃんの夢ばかり見るらしい。I think this is we talked to. I'm guessing this is the doctor at the I think this is the doctor at the clinic. I can't really remember, but it basically just says the old man, grandpa, always, or he loves grand. Like it basically says like grandpa loves grandma. He only ever sees dreams of grandma. Or grandma and grandpa here are kind of like just like general terms you can use for old people without, not necessarily implying not implying at all really that Boku is related to these people. But basically I think like the I think it's meant to be implied that the that the grandma here has passed away, and like grandpa just sees dreams of her. ホタルをいっぱい袋に詰めて電気にしたら明るいよ。So when you catch a lot of fireflies in a bag and turn them on, basically, it's very bright. And that's the last of our entries, folks. That's where we left off. Like last time we watched the fireflies. So that's that. But I'm going to call the video there. So like I said, I was going to make this kind of a let's reminisce video just to get caught up, so we know what's going on. Because I feel like it would be really weird to just get back into it right away. Yeah, hopefully, I they're definitely like I don't really intend to be doing introducing any other Let's Plays until this one is finished. So if for the people that because I do get comments sometimes saying like, hey man, are you ever gonna finish Boku no Natsuyasumi 2? Please finish it, or whatever. And I feel bad because I haven't finished it yet. But here, folks, we're gonna do this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Till next time, liquid out.